Number 7, Jaylen Brown. At forward, number 0, Jason Tatum. At the shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 11.
It's the NBA on 2, and David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Thank you, Kevin.
Stretch 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Siakam are the forwards. Then it's Bamba. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Flynn in at the 1. And for Boston, out in the front court along with Tatum. Mr. Clutch out there was Smart. And it's Williams at the center position. And looking at where the league has gone, Chris, do you miss the physicality of years past?
I do. I do. I think it needs to be a balance to the game, but I also love the spacing and the fluidity of the game. And so, yeah, I don't miss all those bumps and bruises, but yeah, I don't want this to become flag football.
Barnes looking around, driving the lane. Williams with the block. Here's Tatum, and he converts the layup.
Once Tatum is around, the contact is over. I mean, a little room and all he needed to score.
Here's Flynn. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Garcia up top. Last game out, 36 points for him. Shoots from 14. And he overshot that one, missing. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Driving to the basket. That one good for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Barnes. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Brown.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces in his pass.
Here's Flynn. His last outing, 16 points for him. Barnes can't get it to go.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally. That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Barnes. Bamba trying to break free. And that one's good. Barnes. Barnes has got his second basket of the night. Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You love the heart that Jason Tatum brings to every game. He's a player who's afraid to go deep, and he put the team on his back. It's like the higher the stakes, the harder he plays. He's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Flynn against Smart. Flynn kicks to VanVleet. Back to Flynn. Shot clock at 6. The Raptors need to get a shot off. VanVleet wide open. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And along with production, this team really thrives on VanVleet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Garcia goes in. Brown outside. Here's Williams. He can't get that one. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
You got to be locked in on the road. I mean, when there's no cohesiveness on defense, you're in danger.
Now, here's Siakam. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Pass to Van Fleet. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Clock at 6. Siakam against Tatum.
Coming out of college, Tatum showed consistent intensity on defense, but he's made great strides in that area.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Garcia dishes to Williams. And here we go. Fast break. Flynn's got it. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Garcia. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Spurs in San Antonio. Van Fleet with it. Now guarded by Garcia. Van Fleet looking around. Puts up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Van Fleet's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Raptors.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Malachi Flynn. That is his first foul of the game. Now here is Garcia. He has 7. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Van Vliet picks one up.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Boston shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Here's Van Vliet. He's got 6 and stolen by Garcia. And stolen by Siakam. Williams. Siakam pulls it in. Raptors trailed by 4. Knocked loose and stolen by Tatum. Garcia passes to Williams. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Now here is Garcia. 10 points for him. Williams can't hit.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and will be willing to absorb the contact.
Trent's checked in for the Raptors. Garcia with the ball. Defended by Trent to the inside. And it's blocked. Williams gets the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Barnes outside. Can they get it? Bamba trying to break free. Barnes can't get it to go. Here's Garcia. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
More rotations. I mean, slow help, but just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Raptors also changing it up. Achua, he's checked in for Bamba. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Barnes. Siakam outside. 6 on the shot clock. for the three. A rebound by the Celtics. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Staying with your game plan is so important, especially when you are away from your home arena.
Now Garcia, following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Siakam. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
Good on the shot. Tatum's got 8 points.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And here is Flynn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. They need this one. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. He's jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And the Raptors call time here.
You know, he's no longer Lob City, but Blake Griffin still has some ability athletically, and he can be a valuable piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, Blake isn't tearing down rims anymore, but he has been taking more threes. Hoping this will help prolong his career.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Young's checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Smart. The Raptors also with a sub. Ken Burch is checked in for Pascal Siakam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Now here's Flynn. Throws it up high. The dunk by Achua.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Garcia with the ball. Defended by Trent. They get it again. Pritchard passes to Garcia. Ball's knocked loose. Another shot. He can't get that one to fall. Now Toronto takes it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 16-point lead. Toronto's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Now Anunoby. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Birch kicks to Anunoby. Passes it to Flynn. Back to Anunoby. Shoots over Brown. And the shot will not go from Anunoby.
Got to give him credit for his confidence. He hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Boston making a switch here. Ingles is checked in. Flynn with it.
2 minutes remaining.
And a missed late.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, they look like they just want more right now. You gotta love the hustle.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but that opens up some opportunities for the shooters.
And Toronto has possession following the bucket by the Celtics. Achua kicks to Trent. Shot clock at 5. Griffin on the double team. Snatched up. Here's Birch. Makes it off the glass.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
To the paint. Here's Griffin. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his
Got to give Griffin credit. He's outstanding at forcing the issue. Getting the defense to whack him.
Blake Griffin hits them both. 1:12 left to play here in the first. Now here's Flynn. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Off target from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
That's his second.
First free throw is good.
And they've been the more physical team, offensively seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
The Raptors making a switch here. McCaw's checked in. Now here's Trent. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. No good from McCaw. Celtics leading by 20. Knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And Toronto making a change. Mycareer is checked in.
Mycareer.
23 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now, here's Trent. Defense right on him. And the Raptors miss again. Young taking his time here. Garcia passes to Pritchard. Three-pointer. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far. Preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
They've got Griffin. Young is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Mr. Clutch. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Spurs was on a mission. He scored 36 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. We'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
And Young kicks to Garcia. Just 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Didn't get the shot off in time. Neesmith. You think of the superstars who dominate the game with their skill level, Chris? You know, like Steph Curry, Nikola Jokic, even Luka. Who are those skills superstars from when you play?
Oh, well, I mean, I tell you, for me, it's guys like Steve Nash, of course, my boy, shout out to my man, Pedro Stoyaka, Dirk Nowitzki, Mark Price, Chris Mullin. What up, Mully? John Stockton. There's a lot of great talent. This is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job right there, getting close to the rim and hammering it home.
Barnes against Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
He gets others involved, Kevin. Plays great defense. Has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
Garcia against Van Vliet. Garcia dishes to Griffin. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And the Celtics with possession here. 22 is their biggest lead. On the clock. Here's Garcia.
And look at Siakam outworking the offensive player, giving his all there to take away that shot.
The drive by Barnes. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Barnes. 14 points from him the last game against Cleveland.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass all around, and just his effort level was off the charts.
And the foul called on Blake Griffin.
Personal foul.
So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
You love seeing guys like Fred VanVleet make it. Not highly recruited in high school, undrafted out of college. VanVleet has turned himself into a terrific player in our league.
Garcia passes to Griffin. Shoots over VanVleet. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And here is Barnes. 9 points in the game so far.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, he's ready for it.
And now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Raptors trailed by 18. They double team Siakam. There's the pass to VanVleet. Siakam outside. Back to VanVleet. They double team VanVleet. And again, Toronto no up.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Oh, impressive ball handling from Tatum. He attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Brown. And here we go again. The Celtics in transition. Up the court they go.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Barnes passes to Achua. Back to Barnes.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Headshot off. Nice defense from Garcia.
He has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. He's been taking some bad shots. Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Brown against Barnes. Some solid defense from Brown.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Yeah, Tatum's a good ball handler. Manipulates the pace. Gets to wherever he wants to go.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Khem Birch comes in for Achua. And Anunoby subbed in for Barnes. 1:25 left in the second quarter. Smart against Flynn. Pass to Anunoby. And here is VanVleet. Here's Birch. Defended by Griffin. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Smart. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And here they go. Griffin can't get it to go in.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
The assist.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo! One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Garcia up top, covered by Birch. 6 to shoot. Garcia goes in and finds Tatum. Outside, Garcia. Busted. No good that time either.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Flynn. That's tipped. And now in transition is Garcia. Here we go. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum is capable. He's a sensational scorer, and he understands how to get into a rhythm.
Now Siakam. And here's Van Vliet. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Boston on top, opening up a huge gap. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Barnes and Siakam are the forwards. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Flynn in at point. Van Vliet finds Bamba. Here's Garcia, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
That's just elite defense by Smart. Seizing the opportunity and taking it the other way.
Flynn the pass to Van Vliet. And Tatum pulls it down.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout. Just to try to figure things out.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Flynn kicks to Van Vliet. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Garcia passes to Tatum. Wasted no time on that one. Tatum's got 21.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Toronto's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's Van Vliet. Rebound by Garcia. Garcia's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
Smart kicks to Garcia. Just 5 on the clock. Inside, Williams. And Bamba pulls it down. Raptors have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And Garcia with the block. Smart against Flynn. Passes it to Garcia. And here is Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
But he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul it.
The Celtics have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Pritchard, he's checked in for Smart. And Toronto also making a switch. Trent's checked in. Brown against Barnes. Tipped away. Outside, Garcia. Tatum on the wing. Over Siakam. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Raptors shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. And another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Garcia against Siakam to the middle. Here's Tatum. And Bamba pulls it down. The Raptors have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Trent with it. Williams picks him up. Trent can't hit. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Barnes can't get it to go. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming.
That's his second
Guys, bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you.
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Young comes in for Williams, and it's Joe Ingles in for Brown. Garcia passes to Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Oh, just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Barnes. Basket good.
Scotty Barnes.
Barnes has got 11.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Pritchard passes to Garcia. Down low, here's Young. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
Barnes with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Barnes can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Tatum's shot is off.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only 1 in the first.
Now here's Barnes. He's tightly guarded. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout the game.
But I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Griffin's checked in for Jason Tatum. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Ken Birch is checked in for Barnes.
Into the lineup for the Raptors, Ken Birch.
Trent finds Birch. And Ingles over to help. Anunoby in the corner. 5 to shoot. Trent passes to Flynn. Back to Trent from deep 3-point range. And they recover it. The shot's good from Achua.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Inside, Young. And Young slams it home.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
Here's Achua. Moves back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Birch.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Outside, Garcia. To the paint. And it's Young. That time on the assist from Garcia. Young's got his second bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Flynn. And again, Toronto no up.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And good that time.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched.
especially inside.
Outside Flynn. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Flynn's got 5 points so far. The Celtics shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. To the inside, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
I don't know if there's a better partner in the pick and roll than Griffin. I mean, he can set solid screens. He has great timing. He has hands. He knows how to run that set.
Flynn the pass to Trent. And he lays it straight in.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Now the pass to Griffin. Back to Garcia. Pass to Pritchard. To the middle. Griffin's shot is off. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Griffin against Anunoby. Pass to Trent. Outside Flynn. Kept alive. Achua. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Neesmith, he's checked in for the Celtics. Payton comes in for Pritchard. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Toronto. Griffin trying to get open, and they pick up two. Neesmith has got his second bucket tonight.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Trent passes to Achua. Now, here's Anunoby. Not a lot of room. Achua kicks to VanVleet. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Garcia. Garcia's got his sixth rebound on the night.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
VanVleet outside. Passes it to Birch. Over Payton. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Assist.
Birch has got 6.
Fred
And great
VanVleet.
find by VanVleet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
To the inside. And Young slams it home.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
They get it back. VanVleet passes to Birch. The shot missing. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Celtics. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
And a shoot-first point guard, VanVleet understands how to get defenders to foul him when taking shots.
For Toronto, Fred VanVleet.
And so VanVleet nails both of them. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Inside, Griffin. They get it back. Back to Garcia. Down low. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Out to the wing. Achua with it. And there's the call on Precious Achua. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first
Great defense
personal
there.
foul. Raptors substitution.
In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Mr. Clutch. And it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. Now Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded close, and they're pushing it up. Here's Garcia. Throws down the breakaway jam.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Here's Barnes. Great D that time from Tatum. Boston's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Outside, Garcia. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Stolen by Bamba. Here's Barnes. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
No good on that one. The Celtics making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. That one misses. The Celtics have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Bangs home the trifecta.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Guarded by Tatum. That one goes. Count it.
Look, the D will give it to you. That's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
Outside, Garcia. And the dunk by Tatum.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Here's McCall. And the pass to Bamba. Buries it from three-point range. Bamba's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And crucial that Bamba keeps evolving his perimeter game. Big men like him have to be able to shoot.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Raptor shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Pass to Barnes. Guarded by Tatum. Ingles with the rebound. Ingles has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here is Garcia. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. There's some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Clock at 4. Pass to Mycareer. Shoots over Garcia. Gets the front of the rim and out.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
And the Raptors shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Here's Mycareer. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
And here's Garcia to the middle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
He's a minute close to the rim. But if he gets the ball in the position he wants, you got to whack him.
Some changes for Boston. Young comes in for Tatum. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Pritchard. And then for Toronto, Kem Birch comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And Martin subbed in for Barnes. Pass to Birch. And no good that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. To the inside. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Ingles covering. Inside. It's good. Nice touch there from Birch.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Now Garcia.
2 minutes
Starting with the 2021 season, the G League welcomed the Ignite team. Few top prospects to join it. Skip college. Chris, how do you like that?
You know, I think it's great. I mean, getting 17, 18-year-olds into pro ball, when you really know that's where they want to end up. The grueling schedule is a huge adjustment. The physical aspect, eating right, working out, time management. I think it's a great step to help you prepare for this tough league we call the NBA.
Offline with his three. And so Young will bring it up for the Boston Celtics.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Celtics.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Mr. Clutch.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
The pass to Mycareer. Here's McCall. The shot by Birch, no good. Bledsoe looking it over. Martin against Garcia. Down low. It's intercepted. .30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Offensive rebound. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
It's stolen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Thaddeus Young.
It's on Thaddeus Young.
Yeah, easy call.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Raptors.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Garcia. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.